Ready?
Salutations, viewers, and welcome to AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Tonight we have a girls and boys doubleheader. First up will be the girls, as always. It will be the 9 and 7 Roosevelt Rough Riders visiting your 8 and 9 Ames High Little Cyclones tonight for your entertainment. Hi, everybody. Carter White alongside Ryan Eggert reporting live. When the Little Cyclones lost to Ankeny this last Friday, it became their third loss at home to a team they had beat on the road. After tonight, there's only 3 regular season games left for the Little Cyclones, and with that being said, it cannot be emphasized enough how necessary a win is in this game.
Yeah, they have to win tonight. You know, it's just to reinstall their confidence going into Johnston on Friday night, which is going to be a very difficult game to win. They got Marshalltown after this on the road, and then they got Dowling, another big team that they'll have to face here or at home. But, you know, it's going to be difficult nonetheless. Every game is hard to win, but I think we got confidence that they can win tonight.
Your starters and tip-off coming up right after this break. Keep it right here. You are watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. We're just about ready for the girls' side of the Roosevelt Ames doubleheader. Let's get your starters going. First for the Rough Riders, coached by Morgan Schoenberg. A sophomore point guard, number 1, Trinity Cheatham. A freshman guard, number 2, Ariana Jackson. A freshman point guard, number 3, Kiala Madison. A junior point guard, number 13, Charisma Wright, and a sophomore guard, number 22, Amaya Davidson. Now for the Little Cyclones, head coached by Joel Sullivan. 5'4 guard, junior, number 4, Caroline Waite. 5'9 guard, junior, number 3, Brooke Spraggins. 5'7 guard, senior, number 11, Morgan Seibert. 5'9 guard, senior, number 22, Tegan Lipsy. And 6'1 guard forward, number 42, Ashley Iams. We're ready for some basketball. You ready for some basketball?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready for some basketball. The student section with a whiteout today, they're ready for some basketball. The teams are ready for some basketball. The fans are ready for some basketball. Everybody's ready for some basketball. And we're just about to be underway here in Ames High Gymnasium. Here we go. Tip-off is between Jackson and Ames. Ball is tipped up. Here we go. Spraggins missed the opportunity to grab the tip-off, and Roosevelt will start with the ball. But Spraggins redeems herself there as she knocks it out of bounds. Pass that was attempted to Davidson. We talked about how much of a defensive player Spraggins is.
Yeah, we mentioned it a lot last week as well in Ames's loss to Ankeny. But you know what? As long as they can prevent Roosevelt from getting some points early, they'll be on a good start.
Here's a drive for the hole. That was by Davidson. They'll call a blocking foul on Seibert. That's just her first and the first of the game. Davidson shoots 2 from the line. First one is up and no good. Amaya Davidson, who shoots 65.2 from the line. And she makes that second one for the first bucket of the night. 1-0 Rough Riders. Just under 7.5 to play in the first as Ames takes over. It's Seibert, top of the key. She'll get it to Lipsy. Finds Iams inside, almost lost the ball, puts it up. Teardrop is good. Inside the paint, 2-0. 7-10. Ashley Iams, who actually only had 2 points in last Friday's matchup, as a corner three is attempted and no good, and Iams gets the rebound. Good start for Iams so far.
Yeah, good start for Iams. We mentioned how she only had 2 points last week, which was a really a surprise considering how well she'd done in the past.
There's Waite from the baseline, and it's 4-1. Little Cyclones with 6:45 to play in the first. Left wing, it's Cheatham. Cheatham looking for an open player. She finds Jackson. Jackson works her way back near the center circle, just under 6.5 to play in the first. Right. Back out to Cheatham at the left wing. 3-point attempt by Davidson. Bouncers around and no good. Iams the rebound for the Little Cyclones. 6:12 to play in the first. Lipsy in the corner. To Iams at the baseline. Puts it up and no good off the glass. Roosevelt rebounds, and it's 6 minutes to go in the first. Here is Madison inside the paint, lays it in for a 2-point play. Roosevelt brings it within 1. Statistics-wise, these teams are pretty evenly matched up. I think we could be looking at a good game here.
Yeah, we saw their records. Ames 8-9, Roosevelt 9-7. So they're going to be pretty much deadlocked, and both teams are probably going to have as difficult a challenge to get to that state tournament if they don't win tonight.
Freshman number 40, Kennedy White, checks in for Ames. 5:29 to play in the first. 4-3 is your score. Roosevelt down, but having an opportunity to take a lead, and Waite gets the steal. Waite, corner three, no. Rebound is taken by nobody. Lipsy knocks it out of bounds, and the ball will go to the Rough Riders. So far, it's a close game, at least.
Yeah, a 1-point difference scoring-wise. 3 minutes in now.
Cheatham in the corner. Moving her way around the arc, she now passes to Madison. Madison near the center circle with 4:45 to play in the first. Now here's a drive for the hole by Jackson. Bounces around and is no good. Ball goes the other way to the Little Cyclones with 4.5 to play in the first. Here's Waite with the ball. Waite driving for the hole, can't put it in. Not strong enough. 2 layups in a row missed by both teams.
It's a little bit uncharacteristic of Ames, at least.
There is Charisma Wright to make it 5-4 with just over 4 minutes to play in the first. Spraggins with the ball for the little Cyclones, who are looking to get their lead back. Here's Waite near the elbow, looking for an open player, finds Spraggins in the corner. Spraggins drives for the hole, can't lay it in. Takes an aggressive fall, and Roosevelt takes over. Here's Davidson with the ball in the corner. Pass to Wright. Ball is stolen by Waite. Just over 3.5 to play in the first, and Caroline Waite takes it the other way for the little Cyclones. Lipsy, corner 3, no good. White the rebound, she puts it in. 6-5, little Cyclones take the lead back. Back-to-back playing so far by both teams. Here's Madison with the ball, left wing. Keep the ball movement outside of the arch as she finds Davidson at the right wing. Just under 3 minutes to play. We will have a foul.
Looks like a hold against Waite.
It'll actually be on Spraggins.
My bad, Spraggins. She does play aggressive defense.
Just about to say how that might backfire sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it does, but can't recall her fouling out of a game. So I'd say she's all for it.
Nevaeh Ewing in, or actually Zaire Ewing, number 14, sophomore guard in for the Rough Riders as a three-pointer is missed by Jackson. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Rough Riders.
Zaire. Interesting.
Here's an elbow shot from Cheatham, no good. Rebound's taken by Roosevelt. Davidson gets it now. And now underneath, easy buckets by Zaire Ewing to make it 7-6 with just over 2:20 to play in the first. Here's Waite. Almost decided to take a step back three-pointer. Once again, almost decided to and decided not to. Here's Ames. Three-pointer is off the top of the rim and no good. They'll call it a foul.
Waite got called there for a foul. Didn't see it.
I can't say I agree with that call. I didn't really see what happened, though.
Yeah. Don't have the greatest vision point, but, I mean, we're not going to complain.
Ball is stolen by Spraggins, and she, was unable to lay it in. Now minute 40 to play in the first. And here is Jackson with the ball. Jackson to Cheatham. Cheatham passes inside to Williams. Maya Williams at the baseline. Ball goes out of bounds off of Des Moines. Roosevelt, and will go the other way.
Is that probably up to 5 missed layups now? I think we've counted.
That's probably pretty accurate.
A pretty high number that we've had so far.
It almost, in this game, it would seem like three-pointers are easier to make than layups.
Yeah. Right about that.
Lipsy fouled on her way to the hole. They're going to call that on Wright.
Looks like they got
actually Ewing. My bad.
Yeah.
Ames still has the ball with 1:07 to play in the first, and Caroline Waite drains a three-pointer to make it 9-7, and there's just a minute left in the first. And here is Madison. Passes inside to Williams, who's unable to lay it in. Ewing redeems her
Banked it.
to tie the game at 9 apiece with 45 seconds to play in the first. And here's Caroline Wade at the left wing. Defended well by Madison. That's great defense right there.
Yeah, and Stig.
And she comes up with the steal and lays it in. That's Madison. To make it 11-9, 24 seconds to play in the first. Good idea to go for the last points of the first quarter as there's just 15 seconds left.
Yep. Yep, you got nothing to lose here. If you do, you're only going to go down by a maximum of 5 points.
Ball goes out of bounds off a pass intended for Ames. Ames keeps it and has a chance to either tie it up or take the lead. Wait, can't lay it in. Lipsy tries to put it back up. White puts it in. At the end of the first quarter, Kennedy White, the freshman, lays it in to tie it up at 11 apiece. And we will be right back with the second quarter right after this. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. We're just about to begin quarter number 2. Roosevelt and Ames keep it tight as it's 11 apiece as we will begin the second quarter. Caroline Waite and Kennedy White, the main contributors of this first quarter. 5 for White, 4 points for, actually 5 for Waite, 4 points for White.
And looks like they got Timmermans for an offensive foul there.
That is Madeline Timmermans, junior number 32, who checked in
Gra,
earlier.
my bad.
That's actually Gra, who also checked in, freshman number 33. And 7:50 to play in the second. Here's a pass to Davidson at the left wing. Lipsy tried to keep it in bounds. I didn't see her go out of bounds, but the ref did apparently.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, did she step out there? I know our viewers won't be able to see it because it's on the right side there, just out of the frame.
Three-pointer is off the back of the rim by Jackson. Cheatham tries to put it back up. Unsuccessful, 7.5 to play in the second. Seems like a lot more time has passed, though. And the ball is stolen by Jackson once again. This is some good defense by the Rough Riders so far.
It is really good defense.
Cheatham takes it too far. It goes out of bounds, and the ball will go the other way.
Points off of turnovers tonight is going to be vital for both teams. You know, you got to capitalize on the other team's errors.
Wade heads to the bench. Just under 7:20 to play in the second. Score is tied up at 11 still. No scores yet in this second period. And I did not see anyone from Roosevelt touch the ball, but they're going to say it was off of Roosevelt.
Yeah, I saw there was a little tip from Maya Williams there. She touched it with her hand, left hand, just barely to deflect it out.
Iams at the left wing. Takes a three-pointer, no good. Timmermans tries to save it. Hits the sideline. And it's 11 apiece still. No score yet in the second quarter, but we're only a minute in, and it seems like a lot more time has passed than that, personally.
Yeah, it has. You know, with the tempo the slower tempo we saw in the first quarter, you know, definitely a turnaround from what we see now.
Here's Davidson. In the corner, moving it out to the foul line. That was Ewing, who now passes to Madison. Baseline jumper from Ewing is no good. And looks like they're going to call a foul. That'll be on
Timmermans this time.
Yes. Ames has 6. Roosevelt only has 1. And here is Jackson, who tried to put it back up. No good. Just under 6.5 to play in the second. 11-11. They'll call a foul.
Foul inside.
And that will be on Madison, who gives Roosevelt their second foul of the game.
This time they got Madison. I suppose the last time.
White checks in for Ames. Wright checks in for Roosevelt. 6:18 to play in the second. Here is Wait for 3. It's good. Took about 2 minutes into the second quarter, but finally there's points on the board. More points on the board. 14-11. 5:53 to play in the second. Wade is going to be key to Ames winning tonight.
Yeah, she needs to get into double figures. I would think probably 18 is the magic number tonight, minimum.
Lipsy with the steal. Spraggins tried to take it coast to coast. Missed the layup. Ball goes out of bounds and into the hands of Roosevelt. If I had $1 for all the missed layups during this game.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how that, if it would tick down on Spraggins if it lowers her self-confidence or anything. But, you just got to put missed layups like that behind you. You're going to get more chances in the game.
Just under 5.5 to play in the second now. Ames still leads, but Roosevelt can easily change that. And White, here's White with the steal. They'll call a foul. Should be on Jackson, who was defending her. Yes. 5:20 to play in the second.
If they were going to call a foul on Wade, that was going to be a very late call.
5:13 to play in the second. 14-11. Ames with a chance to extend their lead. Here's Iams to Spraggins at the left wing. Back to Waite. Waite at the left wing. Drives for the hole and off the glass. 16-11 with just under 5 to play. 5 minutes to play in the second. And if you're Ames, you just need to keep doing what you're doing at this point.
Yeah. Stick to what's working. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Ball goes out of bounds off of Jackson and into the hands of the little Cyclones.
Roosevelt has just been turning the ball over a lot. They're a little sloppy with their offense right now.
A score right here puts you in a really good position if you're Ames.
Yeah.
Ball is stolen, however. Cheatham, tried to take it coast to coast, but they call a foul on Spraggins, and I saw all ball.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. That looked like it was all ball.
The refs do not think similarly, and it's 4:25 to play in the second. First shot by Cheatham is off the back of the rim. 4:25 to play in the second.
Still trying to figure out how that was called a foul. I'm not the one making the calls, though.
The second shot is good, and it's 16-12. Ames still on top with just under 4:20 to play in the second. Here's Waite to Spraggins at the right wing. Spraggins finds Iams. Iams at the top of the key. Ball is stolen again. That is Davidson who takes it the other way. And now it's Jackson. Her shot is deflected underneath by Iams. Iams fighting to keep the ball. They'll call a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with the Rough Riders. That was an intense play with lots going on.
Yeah, that was interesting. Ames has been turning the ball over, it seems like, at the same rate as Roosevelt. I think we got a timeout. Yep.
And a timeout is taken by the Rough Riders. With just under 4 minutes to play in the second, it's 16-12. Ames on top. We'll take a quick break. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. 16-12 is the score with 3:57 to play in the second. Roosevelt has the ball and a chance to decrease the lead that Ames has. If there's a foul, that's going to be on Davidson. The ball will go to Ames.
Referee was very emphatic about that call. See that?
Bad call, pretty much all for nothing, at least so far, other than that 1 point that Roosevelt got. Here's Iams at the baseline,
Blocked.
travels.
Yep.
Not happy about that call. She was not happy.
No.
And she only has 2 points, just like she did last Friday.
Oh, the thing is, I think she may have scored in the third quarter, her basket, but that's out of play.
Three-pointer attempt by Madison. It's no good. 3:24 to play in the second.
Don't see very many go over the backboard there.
With 3:17 to play in the second, here's Waite with the ball. Waite at the top of the key, takes a three-pointer. No! Around the world and out. Iams can't put it in, but she's fouled on her way up. Great play by Iams, keeping control of the ball and drawing the foul.
Yeah, it was a good rebound there. Nobody was boxing her out. So no, she'll shoot.
They call the foul on Cheatham. With 3:07 to play in the second. Iams missed her first one. She'll try and make it a 5-point game here. 3:07 to play in the second. Second shot makes it 17-12. Iams now has 3 points. Timmermans checks in for Ames. And we will resume play. Here's Cheatham with the ball. Cheatham looking for an open player. She finds Jackson, lays it in, and the foul underneath. Good thing for Roosevelt. Kennedy White right back into the Ames lineup. They've been having her very active during this game.
Yeah. I think you got to stay out of foul trouble. Well, you've got Spraggins has 2, Timmermans has 2. No, not in a state where you want to be.
17-15, 2:55 to play in the second. And Waite in the little Cyclones. It'd be best for them to extend their lead right here. Here's Waite at the baseline, finds White. Now it's Lipsy. Inside to Iams at the baseline. Now Waite at the right wing. With 2.5 to play in the second. Whoa, what a deep three by Caroline Waite. 20-15 with just under 2.5 to play in the second.
She hit that one from Grand Avenue. Holy Moses.
Seems like it.
Offensive foul.
They're going to call that one on Davidson. That's 2 for her, 2:20 to play in the second. You want to score as much as you can if you're Ames to give yourself as much momentum as you can.
I think probably a 10-point or more buffer at the half will probably get you through to the third quarter, and that's where you want to be.
Ames to Waite at the right wing.
Take shot.
Waite, top of the key, almost loses the ball. That was Jackson who almost swatted it out of there, and now the ball is taken by Ewing. Ewing, oh my word! Like taking candy from a baby. Waite stole that one easily. Iams tries a corner three, no good. Rebound's gonna be taken by no one. Seibert gets called for the foul. That's 3 for her. And we're not even into the second half yet.
3 fouls on Seibert.
I don't even remember the second one.
I don't even remember her getting any fouls aside from the first one of the game. I didn't remember the second one, but she's not happy about that.
Oh, she's really not.
Yeah.
With 1:42 to play in the second, first shot from the line is good. That is Madison. With 1:42 to play in the second, Madison now has 5 points on the board. Madison, who shoots 67.7 from the line. And it's now just a 3-point game once again. 20-17 is the mark. 1:30 to play in the second. Here's Lipsy at the top of the key. Inside to Iams, who almost loses the ball. Just under a minute and a half to play in the second. Iams can't lay it in. Foul is called. That will be on Williams. With 1:23 to play in the second. 20-17. 1:23 to play in the second.
Should we also mention that Ames is at 9 fouls right now, so one more and it's going to be 2 shots for Roosevelt from the line.
1:23 to play in the second. 20-17. Lipsy. Second one from the line is good. 21-17. Back into the Ames lineup is Timmermans.
I'm not sure about that move. Why would you not have your bigs?
Kind of seems like game's starting to move a little slower. Now here's Cheatham. Drives for the hole. Passes to Williams, who can't lay it in. And she makes it. 21-19. Just a 2-point game now with 1:05 to play in the second. Here's Waite. Waite from the left wing, trying to shake off Cheatham. Passes to Iams in the corner, back out to Waite. Top of the key. It's Waite who moves her way around the arc. They'll call an offensive foul. Wait, that's actually going to be on Lipsy.
Yeah.
At least that's her first.
Yeah, that's only her first, so that's a good thing. They've done a lot of substitutions, Ames has, from bringing people with 2 fouls out, putting a 2 foul in, and then taking it out.
Here's Madison. Williams near the baseline. Inside to Cheatham, can't lay it in. Iams the rebound with 30 seconds to play in the second. Here's Waite. Ooh, not even close on her three-pointer. Grawl try it from the corner. Yeah! It makes it 24-19. 20 seconds to play in the second. Great job that time by Ames. 13 seconds to play in the second. Roosevelt will go for the last point of the half. Cheatham unable to lay it in from outside the arch. Inside. And now here's Iams. Half-court heave, not going to count anyway. 24-19.
I don't think she was even aware of the clock there.
That'll end the first half. 24-19. Its score at the end of the first half. And with that, we will take a break and be right back with the second half of this game. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. We're just about ready to start the second half. 24-19 is the score. Ames leads over Des Moines Roosevelt here in Ames High Gymnasium. Carter White, Ryan Eggert. So far in this game, Ames has definitely been controlling things, but Roosevelt really isn't too far behind.
Yeah, you know, you said it. Roosevelt, they can't get too far behind, and I'd say they're still in range, but I think if they slip into that 10, 12, 15 points behind, it's going to be very difficult, much more difficult for them to come back. So, the challenge is not making it difficult for yourself. Don't be the cause of your own problems.
It'll start off with Ames. Wade inbounds to Spraggins. And Seibert, with 3 fouls, starts in the second half. Wade, top of the key, three-pointer. No, bounced around and is no good. And now Davidson with the ball for the Rough Riders. Can't put it inside the paint. I think they're going to call Spraggins for that one. That would make it 3 fouls for her. Yes, they're calling it on Spraggins. Spraggins is a key player on defense who you really don't want to foul out.
Yeah. But we take a look over at the scoreboard right now.
Whoa, how about that three-pointer? Bounced around and decided to go in. Jackson makes it a 2-point game. You were saying?
Yeah, we were saying, I was about to say, both Seibert and Spraggins have not scored in this game.
There's Waite. Lays it in off the glass.
They have not scored in this game. They have 3 fouls, so I'm not sure how big of a loss it would be, considering we don't see Seibert and Spraggins' averages up very high. But like you said, Spraggins is going to be a key defensive player that you don't want to lose. So I'd say if Spraggins gets her 4th, you got to keep her on the bench for a little while.
Rough Riders back within 2 thanks to a layup by Wright. With 6:45 to play in the third, there is Waite. With 6:40 to play in the third now. To Spraggins at the right wing. Spraggins moving her way around the arch. Inside, Ames. Oh, can't lay it in. Off the top of the rim. Waite redeems her. 28-24. Just under 6.5 to play in the third. Some action from outside the arch happening, and now Davidson brings it inside. Madison to Davidson again. Foul will be called. That's not on Spraggins, is it? No, but they're going to get Lipsy that time. Good thing she only has 2 fouls.
Yeah, but that also starts to become a concern. She's also a good player, but she's only got 1 point tonight. That's kind of strange.
Wright finds Madison. Now it's Cheatham. Driving for the hole. Davidson unable to lay it in. It goes out of bounds. They'll say it last touch to Ames. Roosevelt keeps it. Roosevelt getting lucky over and over again. Consecutive opportunities to put some points on the board.
Yeah, they've done a good job so far not to put themselves in a hole in the second half.
Three-pointer is no good. Layup is no good from Davidson. 5:42 to play in the third. Waite takes a three-pointer. No, almost bounced around and went in. Ames at the left wing. She'll try one. No. Rebound that time will be taken by Wright. Ball goes the other way. Cheatin'. Oh, gets her shot deflected. By Ames. She says, not in my house. Just under 5.5 to play in the third.
Wow. It was a good block there, and it was going to be important to stop the Rough Riders in transition. Transition off a steal is where many points are going to be won or lost.
And White back into the Ames lineup with just under 5.5 to play in the third. Madison. Cheatham. Three-pointer bounces around and is no good. Now at the baseline, it's Ewing to Davidson. Three-point attempt is good. That is Jackson for the 1-point game, 28-27. With 5 minutes to play in the third, and Waite, who has 17 of the 28 points that Ames has, can come in clutch right here. Can't do it, though. Can't finish. And Waite, a little slow to get back up. Oh, no.
She's in pain.
Waite's in pain.
Meanwhile.
Is she going to be okay?
Yeah, meanwhile, Ames is getting a baseball pass.
Lipsy on the other side of the court. What great teamwork by Ames. Waite gets right back up after falling down. And with under 4.5 to play in the third, Ames takes back a 3-point lead. Striking right back is Davidson for the tie at 30 apiece with 4:20 to play in the third.
That's
back and forth game.
Yeah, that was a silencer right there. That was a really nice shot as well.
Waite tried to strike right back and didn't, and ended up not making the three-pointer. 4:08 to play in the third.
We've seen a lot of air balls. We've seen a couple from Ames tonight. We've seen a couple from Waite. This is, I would say we haven't seen many of those from them this season.
Here is Davidson with the ball. Three-point attempt by Madison is good. Roosevelt takes their first lead of the second half, 30-33. 3:44 to play in the third. Roosevelt continuing to keep this a close game.
Yeah, they got the lead now. And I think if you're Ames and you go down by more than 6 points, I think you have to call timeout. You got to stop the action.
Waite on the baseball pass gets it in the corner. Almost decided to take a three. Here's Graw with the ball instead. 3.5 to play in the third. At the right wing. Now it's Waite. 3.5 to play in the third. Waite drives for the hole. Can't put it in off the glass. And Lipsy steals the ball back for Ames. Graw at the top of the key finds Waite. Almost took a right wing three. Just outside the baseline. She's unable to lay it in. And Jackson comes up with it for the Rough Riders. 3:10 to play in the third. Oh, Lipsy deflects a shot by Williams. Or actually, number 33 on Roosevelt that was. And I do not have a number 33 on my roster, unfortunately.
33? Never mind.
Three-pointer, no good. They'll call a foul.
And
Waite is...
Are they going to get Lipsy for it, maybe?
That is 3 fouls for her, if that's the case, yes.
Yeah, they got her. So now you got...
Seibert in foul trouble. Timmerman's in foul trouble. Now Lipsy.
Spraggins as well.
33-30. 2:59 to play in the third. Waite is disgusted by the refs.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what she fell on earlier. You know, if it was her, something in her knee felt weird. Seems like she's playing through a little bit of pain.
Whatever happened, she's clearly going to be fine. At least we should very much hope so, as she is a pivotal member of this team. 2:50 to play in the third. Waite to Ames, top of the key. Inside to Timmermans, who loses the ball. Goes out of bounds. 34-30. 2:43 to play in the third. I said it once, I'll say it again. If you're Ames with playoffs just around the corner, you really need this win.
Yeah, I absolutely need this win. You know, got to have momentum into that playoff race.
Over the heads of two players and back into Roosevelt's hands, as many people attempted to rebound that ball off of the three-pointer. 2:16 to play in the second. Iams finally comes up with a rebound for Ames. 34-30, and the ball is stolen back. It's Davidson. Now the ball will go out of bounds off of Ames, and Roosevelt keeps it.
Yeah, that was not a great idea by by Ames to pass it there over the top. You know, she was double teamed, trapped, but regardless, lots more time left.
3-pointer's no good. That is Jackson. 1:57 to play in the third. Waite takes a 3-pointer. Yes! 34-33. Caroline Waite with just what the doctor ordered. And a timeout's taken by Roosevelt. And with that, we'll take a break with 1:43 to play in the third. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. 34-33 is the score with 1:45 to play in the third. The Rough Riders are on top and in a position to increase their lead. They've been playing rough, as their name would imply.
Yeah, they have been playing rough, but their style of play has been quite smooth. With minus a couple turnovers, you know. And wow, did I just give out a freebie there?
That was Davidson, I believe, who attempted the three-pointer but was called for a travel. When we say rough about their playing, we mean that in a good way, by the way.
Yes, they've been playing a very good game so far. You know, they got a 1-point lead. They were down 5 at the half.
Timmermans tries to lay it in. White redeems her to take the lead from the Rough Riders at 35-34 with a minute 10 to play in the third. Three-point attempt is no good by Jackson. Putback is no good either, but Davidson's is, and it's a 1-point game with just under a minute to play in the third. Here's Waite. A three would be clutch here, or at least some sort of score. Foul is called. 46 seconds to play in the third.
They got Ewing. Yep. They got Jer Ewing.
46 seconds in the third. Ames with a chance to take back the lead. Timmermans in the corner. Seibert at the left wing. Iams inside the paint. She lays it in. Ames takes the lead back 37-36. With 34 seconds to play in the third. Now here's a pass to Cheatham. Three-point attempt is good. That is Madison. And Roosevelt takes the lead right back at 39-37. 20 seconds left in the third. Ames can take the lead or tie the game.
Wow.
10 seconds to play in the third. Waite's going to go for the last bucket of the third quarter for the tie. No. Iams put back. Good, in the foul. Ashley Iams. A chance for a three-point play with 2.6 to play in the third. At the very least, the game is tied. Iams will go for the and one here, just what Ames needed.
Yes. At least they can have the tie. That's the good thing. Got the lead.
Ames leads 40-39 with just 2.5 to play in the third. Half-court heave is, almost made it. That was Madison. And that will be the end of the third quarter. Roosevelt keeping it tight. Ames also keeping it tight. But only one can come out with the win, and we'll find out who that will be after this break. Keep it right here. You are watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. We're just about to begin the fourth quarter. 40-39 is the score. Ames on top of Des Moines Roosevelt, and I think we're going to be looking at a pretty good game.
Yeah, we are. It's going to come down to the wire for sure, just like the last week's boys game against Ankeny, you know, except I think we'll see a lot less ball holding.
Lipsy makes it a 3-point game, 42-39. That's 5 points for her. That was Ames who fell over herself trying to get to Jackson in time. Gets right back up. Just under 7.5 to play in the fourth. 3-point attempt is good. Davidson for the tie at 42 apiece. No one is definitive in this game. People just keep striking back at each other. That's what makes it such a good game.
Yeah, it's been back and forth all game long. I don't think we've seen any leads bigger than really 7 points.
Spraggins in the corner. Just under 7 minutes to play in the fourth. White in the corner. White finds Ames right back in the corner. They seem to like that corner a lot. Lipsy underneath lays it in. It went around the world and ended up going down. 44-42 with 6:40 to play in the fourth. That's Lipsy, who has made 7 of the points that Ames has. Davidson outside to Jackson at the right wing. Back to Davidson in the corner. Davidson to Jackson. Jackson fouled
on.
They'll call it on Kennedy White. 6:20 to play in the fourth. 44-42. Here's Cheatham with a pass to Madison, defended by Waite. Now left alone at the top of the key. 3-point attempt by Jackson for the lead. No. Oh, I'm surprised Waite was not called for a foul. Wait, what are they calling?
They're calling Roosevelt ball right now.
There was no call on Waite, who basically got tripped up.
It was a scramble for the ball there. Fans not liking the call.
I do not agree with it. And I'm not surprised. 3-point attempt is no good. 2 shots missed from Roosevelt. And it's 5:55 to play on the fourth. Williams with her first foul of the night. Here's Spraggins with 5:50 to play on the fourth. Spraggins near the center circle. Back to Ames. Lipsy at the left wing. They're keeping the ball movement outside the arch. Wait for 3. No, off the top of the rim. Here's Davidson. Drives for the hole. No good. Rebound is taken by Davidson. No. Taken by Spraggins, who gets it to Waite. Waite to Ames. Right wing 3. No. Rebound is taken by Davidson. Nobody can make their shots.
No. This is very strange. The 3-point percentage has been much lower than usual, I think.
5:07 to play in the fourth. three would be really good if you're Roosevelt. Davidson at the left wing. Pass to Cheatham. Top of the key. Davidson, right wing three for the lead. Yes! 45-44. Roosevelt takes the lead. After a long streak of people not scoring, finally someone gets something in the bucket.
Yeah. No, nothing's been definitive.
Foul's going to be called on White. Ball will go the other way. 4:33 to play in the fourth. Roosevelt has a chance to extend the lead. In this situation, you really need to stop here if you're Ames.
Yeah. Damage control right now.
Cheatham. Wait steals the ball. Lays it in. Coast to coast. Caroline Waite takes the lead back for the Little Cyclones. 46-45. 22 of the 46 points Ames has. Just under 4 minutes to play in the fourth. Roosevelt going to need to strike back soon if they want to stay in this game. Davidson can't lay it in. Rebound's taken by Lipsy. Wade and the Little Cyclones with a chance to take a huge lead. Here's Ames who lays it in for the three-point lead. 48-45 with 3:36 to play in the fourth. Assist by Waite. Cheatham with the ball at the left wing. A timeout's taken by Roosevelt. We have a good one, folks. 48-45 is your score with just 3.5 to play in the fourth. We'll take a quick break. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. And welcome back into it, folks. 48-45 is the score. 3:31 to play in the fourth. Roosevelt with a chance to strike back and decrease Ames' lead. That's what you really need to have. Roosevelt to Davidson. Davidson at the top of the key. Davidson in the corner, trying to shake off Seibert. Underneath, that's Williams. Ball goes out of bounds off Spraggins. Roosevelt keeps it with 3:11 to play in the fourth. It's coming down to it.
It is coming down to the wire. 3 points is just one possession of a lead. Really, 4 points is one possession of a lead if you think about fouling, but that's more of 2 possessions. That's where you want to be right now.
Cheatham. Davidson driving for the hole. Pass out back outside. Jackson. Good. Off the top of the rim, goes around and in. 48-47 with 2:52 to play in the fourth. A chance for Ames. Strike right back. They're going to call the foul on Cheatham as Waite drove for the hole. That makes it 2 for her with 2:46 to play in the fourth. Seibert in the corner. Ames in the paint, lays it in. It's a 3-point game, 50-47. 3-point attempt by Madison. Yes! 50 apiece with 2.5 to play in the fourth. A back and forth battle.
They've had an answer for everything Roosevelt has against Ames's offense.
2:20 to play in the fourth. Lipsy drives for the hole, lays it in off the glass, and the foul. Just what they needed. And it's 52-50. 2:15 to play in the fourth. Davidson with her third foul. That is 9 points for Lipsy. Lipsy will shoot one at the line to try and make it a 3-point game. Ewing checks in for the Riders. Lipsy shoots 67.9 from the line. Let's see if she can make this one right when Ames needs it. No! She missed it. 52-50. 2:10 to play in the fourth. Madison out to Cheatham at the left wing. Ball is stolen by Spraggins. That's too easy. 54-50. 1:59 to play in the fourth, and a timeout's taken by Ames. Just what you need. Ames in a good position. Roosevelt's going to need some good playing to turn the game around. We'll see if they can after this break. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube.
That's good.
A minute 59 to play in the fourth. It's 54-50. Little Cyclones holding on to a lead. Roosevelt looking to take it away on this possession, and it's really necessary with how much time you have left.
Yeah, they can get within one pending a three made and a foul, but I think if you're Roosevelt right now, get a basket and then try and get a takeaway. If that doesn't work, if you get under a minute, start fouling.
Ames student section making noise. Here's Davidson with the ball. Now Williams. Ball is stolen by Spraggins. Just under a minute and a half to play. Spraggins. It's a 6-point lead for the Little Cyclones, 56-50. Spraggins has only made 2 points in a row, but they might be the most important 2 points of this game for Ames.
Yeah.
Three-pointer is no good. That was an attempt by Davidson. You might have to start fouling soon at this point. Yeah, you have to start
fouling now.
Just a minute to play in the fourth. Here's Waite. Waite trying to drop Cheatham. She can't.
And
Jackson,
timeout.
and a timeout's taken. We'll keep it here instead of taking a break. At this point, 54.1 seconds in the game. A 6-point lead. Roosevelt's got to start fouling soon.
Yeah, they have to. You know, you're a little bit too far down. It's 2 possessions, and if that lead gets to 8 points within 20 seconds, I think you can give Ames the win right here. So it's going to be vital that Roosevelt not only makes baskets, but can also find a way to foul the people on the floor who probably don't shoot as well. And so I'm not sure exactly who has lower percentages. I know Caroline's is good and Ashley's is good. So probably want to go after it for fouling. You probably want to foul White.
Here's Lipsy off the inbound from Ames, and she's fouled. It's going to be a foul that they will call on Madison. And it'll lead to an inbound instead of a...
We got one more foul to give.
Spraggins inside to Ames. Ames. To Lipsy, that's good. 58-50. Here's Cheatham.
They got to go here.
At the left wing.
They have to start shooting threes.
Madison. Jackson for 3. No. Ames is fouled with 27.7 seconds to go in the fourth. Ames shoots 90% from the line. This could be your ball game.
It very well could right here. 2 made free throws would definitely get it.
The first one is good. 59-50. First one secures it pretty well. The second one. And the second one misses. Doesn't matter too much as Ames still has a very big lead. 3-point attempt is good. Davidson. 59-53 with just 19 seconds to play in the fourth. Even at this point, though, you would need
6 points.
You'd need 6 points in 19 seconds, which just doesn't usually happen.
Well, this is gonna. I think now is ideal to foul like immediately because there's 17 fouls. That means you get a 1-and-1. So if they miss the first shot, you get an immediate chance at scoring again. So I think this is their ultimate time to come back. Everything's set for them. They just need to make it happen, Roosevelt, if they want to win this game.
Just 19 seconds to go in the fourth. Ames just needs to hold on to the lead that they have. And they're definitely in a position to do so. Waite's going to be on the inbound. To Iams. Wait a minute. Iams stepped out of bounds. Iams stepped out of bounds on the inbound.
I was not paying attention in that.
The refs did not call it. Iams just stepped out of bounds on the inbound. With 15.2 seconds to go, and Caroline Waite was fouled. Waite misses the first one.
Now they got to go.
Roosevelt's got to hurry. Three-pointer attempt is no good. Seibert out of bounds. 7.9 to go in the fourth. You have to shoot very quickly if you're Roosevelt. You only have one timeout.
Yeah, it's catch and shoot right now. Shoot.
I don't know why you'd take that much time.
Nope. And
time's going to expire. Ames finally takes one after losing 3 in a row. Ames finally puts a win on their record to move to, I believe that's 9-9 is what it should be. (59-53). Caroline Waite and Ashley Iams come in clutch on the night that they really needed it. That will give them some confidence heading into some more difficult opponents like Johnston and Dowling, something that they're really going to need.
Yeah, they're going to really need to win those games. You know, they didn't beat Dowling the first time. They didn't beat Johnson the first time. Marshalltown has always been a big rivalry, considering it's only about 40 miles from here. So if they win out, they're in good position. They're going to be on a really hot streak. But I don't know who they would play. Probably I would guess Johnston or Dowling would be the team that they would play in the sub-state. So, you know, we'll all figure out in a few weeks' time.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for this edition of AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. If you will be joining us for the boys' game, we will see you then. But if not, thank you for tuning in to AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. I'm Carter White.
I'm Ryan Eggert.
The voices of your Ames High Little Cyclones signing off.